All right, so today what I want to do is look at the second pull of this snatch. We talked about the first pull in the last snatch. This time we're going to talk about the second pull. And the second pull is when the barbell goes from the knees to the hips. All right, and that's kind of where the magic happens, because the second pull is where you create the most amount of force and the most amount of power. To get that a lot of momentum on that barbell to, in essence, create some weightlessness on the barbell, so that in your third pull, the third pull is where you pull yourself under the bar. The second pull gives you the weightlessness of the bar, so you're able to pull yourself under in the third pull. So, but again, just talking about the second pull here, we're going to progress this video forward. And if you remember the first pull, which is the lift up off of the floor, how the knees go back out of the way, right, and the barbell should sweep up and back. So if you see when I get to my knee position here, right, the shins are almost vertical, the back angle is good, I'm out over the barbell. And now here's where the tricky part comes in. When we get into our second pull, I just want you to watch the knees and watch the thighs. Watch what happens to the angles here. So as I come further up with the bar, watch how the knees start to come under the bar. See that? And then notice where the bar hits here. The bar does make some contact with the hip crease. Okay, the hip crease is, if you were to fold over the bar, that crease that's created when you bend forward, that's where you want that bar to intersect, and you can see that's happening right here. Okay, notice the positioning again of the knees and where the weight is on the feet. Okay, so we're going to back this thing up again, and we're going to look at that second pull again. All right, so we're out over the barbell. The shins are vertical from our first pull, and then we need to change things up. What we're doing is we're trying to get ourselves into a position where we can actually jump. All right, this isn't a good position to jump. The way that we need to position ourselves in order to jump is by scooping those knees underneath, right, creating a more upright torso, and then from here is where I can jump. Okay, so backing it up again. All right, so here we go. We're going to come up. Watch how the knees come under the bar. The torso is getting more vertical. When I hit that hip crease, now I'm ready to jump up in the air. And I jump up in the air, I create the weightlessness on the bar, right? And then here's coming into my third pull, which we'll talk about on a different video. So, all right. So let's play through one more time. All right, so the knees have to, it's called a scoop in some circles, because it kind of looks like the knees are scooping the barbell up. You can sort of see what I'm talking about here, how the knees just scoop that barbell. It's a tough thing to teach, but I think if you can see it, and just think when you get to this point, you just need to jump that barbell up in the air. If all you're really thinking about is jumping up in the air, a lot of this sort of takes care of itself. Right. It's also called the double knee bend, because you bend the knees in the beginning of the pull, in the first pull, and then you bend them again in that second pull. Alrighty. Well, get out there and practice. Here, we'll play the video all the way through here, just so you can see it in a little bit faster speed. All right, go practice.